Hey guys, this is a Patreon Q&A. If you want to be in next week's video, you can check out the link below for the Patreon, or you can hit the super thanks button right below this video as well. Baby I asks, hey Z, thanks for making my questions the title of the videos. Hey, thank you Baby I for the continued support. Here's another I think you'll like. Who do you think the S-Class will be after the current arc in the One Punch Man webcomic? So yes, I do like this. This is a great question, and I feel like now's a good time to talk about this, especially after the last chapter in the webcomic, because I think it was showing us essentially what the landscape of the heroes are going to be like after this arc is over. So I'll put the list right here. There's a lot of names, and there's some asterisks there next to a few names as well. So I'll try to go through them one by one really quickly. So Blast still hasn't been revealed like currently in the webcomic yet. We've only seen him in flashbacks, but I assume he's going to be similar to how he is in the manga. He's probably going to exposition dump all of the god lore once he finally comes into the webcomic, whenever that is. Tatsumaki is currently hunting down the Otento, whether that's a real thing or something that the organization set up so that she would be out of the picture while the robot invasion is going down, but she'll eventually come back and she'll still be a hero. Atomic Samurai, I honestly don't even know what's going on with Atomic Samurai in the webcomic. He hasn't been around. Maybe I missed something. I forget what he's doing. Metal Knight is currently fighting against Child Emperor, and I guess I'll just put Child Emperor in this as well. Both of them will eventually resolve this fight and figure out that they shouldn't be fighting each other and that they should actually be fighting the organization, and I assume that they'll both be heroes after this is over if Metal Knight survives this arc, which I think he will. Same thing with Child Emperor. He's going to come back to the Hero Association, I assume. King has an asterisk next to him because he's currently like finding himself by doing physical training or whatever, so it's possible he might come to the realization that I shouldn't be an S-Class hero and he might voluntarily leave them. Zombie Man has another asterisk next to him because I don't know what's going on with him. He underwent some kind of crazy training with Dr. Genus, and recently he fought against like one of the machine gods and he got like destroyed by it, and the machine god was like taking him back to the organization essentially, and Zombie Man was like saying that he was looking forward to not feeling pain anymore or whatever. Like he essentially was giving up, and then Dr. Genus was saying something along the lines of like, if you go berserk, I'm gonna have to like set off the bomb inside of you, something like that. So Zombie Man's kind of like a wild card right now. Drive Knight, asterisk next to him, you all know why. It all depends on when it's revealed that he's the Mad Cyborg. If it happens before this arc is over, then he will, you know, not be a hero anymore, but if he's still tries to stay covert, then I guess he'll still be a hero for a little longer. Watchdog Man, he's Watchdog Man. Nothing's really going on with him. Flashy Flash, same thing that happened with Tatsumaki. He was kind of blindsided out of this arc, I guess by the organization as well. When he comes back, he'll still be a hero, I assume. Genos, you know, he's going around looking for Metal Knight. Same thing with Child Emperor. I think he's going to realize that Metal Knight isn't the big bad guy, and he's eventually going to come to his senses and realize it should be the organization that they're fighting against. Tank Top Master, he's still in the game. We saw him in the previous chapter. He's still doing his thing. Puri Puri Prisoner, pretty much the same. He's still going to be hero. Metal Bat, we saw that he's already coming around to the Hero Association at this point. Darkshine, he just got his groove back. He's definitely coming back to the Hero Association. Blue, I think Blue will eventually come to the Hero Association as well once the Neo Heroes, you know, fully crumbles after it's revealed that it's just been a puppet organization from the organization itself. Though I still don't know if he has like Blast's powers or not, or if his strength comes from the suit. It's still really unknown what's going on with him. My Mask is having like his return tour at this point. Yes, he still is kind of public enemy #1, but I think it's all going to get settled by the end of this arc, and they're going to let him be a hero again, despite him being literally a monster. It's going to be like the first precedent set, I guess. Webby Gaza is having like a turnaround as well. I think once this arc is over, she's definitely going to go over to the Hero Association, and they're probably going to help her with her cyborg stuff that's, you know, hindering her abilities to live. Raiden, I think he's going to come around to the S-Class as well. He's not like a bad guy, so I think that's destined for him. Excel, he's definitely a good guy. He's been going through a character arc lately. I have asterisks next to him because I don't know if he's strong enough to be an S-Class hero. He might be like regulated to the A-Class. Maybe he becomes like the new A-Class #1 hero or something, or #2, something like that. Moomin Rider, I have asterisks next to him because I don't know if he's going to keep the suit or not. If he keeps the suit that he currently has, then yes, he is an S-Class hero for sure. But if he winds up voluntarily leaving the suit, giving it up, or if it breaks or something, then he's, you know, C-Class level. Ryumon, asterisk next to him because it turns out he's a good guy, which was a twist, but I don't know if he's S-class level. He might be top 5 A-class. Garo, asterisk next to him. In the manga, it seems like he for sure is destined to become an S-class hero, but in the webcomic, it's not so clear. I think it's like 50-50 with him becoming a hero. But even if he doesn't like officially become one, I know that he will for sure fight alongside them in the final arc. And then Suiryu, I think it's a foregone conclusion that he will for sure become an S-class hero. Angus Horace with the question and the $10 super thanks. Thank you so much, Angus. I really appreciate it. Hey, Biggest Z, sorry if this question is kind of similar to the last one. Promise I'll ask a different type of question next time, mate. Hey, you can ask any question you want, Angus. Thanks, Epico, for the awesome content. Hey, thank you for the support. I wanted to know in My Hero Academia what would happen if the USJ Nomu joined plus Ultra Shigaraki in the final battle. Not saying I am right, but personally I think the heroes would probably lose because they were barely able to defeat Shigaraki by himself. Back him up with the guy who is just as strong as All Might, and the heroes' chance of winning are slim. Stay Epico, hee hee hee, roar. Hey, thank you again, Angus. So, yeah, it would have been way harder for the heroes. Although, I don't know if Horikoshi would have made the USJ Nomu as strong as he was in the beginning of the series towards the end. Like, I think he probably would have nerfed him because going by how strong he was at the beginning, he was fighting on par with All Might. And All Might at that point is still just as strong essentially as Izuku is at the end. I mean, he doesn't have all the quirks and stuff, but like his brute force, strength, agility, speed, and all that stuff seems to be right up there with like final chapters Izuku. So like he still was capable of hitting like things like the United States of Smash, which Izuku still doesn't really replicate. I mean, I guess we'll have to see how it plays out in the anime, but in the manga it was kind of lackluster, his final attack. So yeah, if the USJ Nomu kept that same energy that he had before, it would have taken a lot of teamwork and definitely a smidge of plot armor to overcome him. Nathan Willis asks, Versus question. The Mad God just appeared in response to prayers. What kinds of powers, just conceptually, do you think that he'll use to deal with the giant parasite, if he even cares? Hey, thank you for the continued support, Nathan. Of course, I remember you. I know you're one of my oldest patrons. Really appreciate it, my friend. So this is a great question. I was thinking about it myself when he appeared. I'm like, what could he do? I mean, yeah, he could do what the other super powerful guys do. Either he has like some kind of energy projection or he's just super fast and strong, but it's probably more than that. I don't know if you saw the new trailer from the Thunderbolts. They showed that Sentry, or at least I'm pretty sure it was Sentry. I didn't want to watch it too much because I'm trying to like save myself for that movie. I don't try to watch trailers too much nowadays because they give away too much. We shouldn't even have seen that scene that they showed, but like Sentry can like just blot you out of existence, essentially. I'm thinking that Mad God can do stuff like that. I mean, it would be simple if you fought like a Dragon Ball Z character or something, like he could fly, fire beams. There's other characters in this verse that could do that, so he kind of has to do something that we haven't seen before, I'm guessing. And if he just like blots you out of existence or just warps reality or something, that would be really exciting and interesting. Needs Glasses with the $2 super thanks. Hey, thank you so much, Need Glasses. I hope you get those glasses. Hey, I've been watching for a while, mostly the One Punch Man content, but in real life, if you were to have Saitama's strength, speed, etc., what would you do with it? Personally, I'd probably just play any sport and mostly dominate it without being obvious and get rich, but it could probably be used for a lot more, so I'm curious to see another take on it. Oh man, this is a really interesting question, and I guess we're supposed to say that we would help people, and I would to a degree, but I'm not going to make it like my entire existence to help people with it, because then that would just be the only thing that I would have time to do. I mean, aside from using it in some way to get like filthy rich, to be honest, the thing that I want to do the most with it is just have fun. Like, I just want to like run around like the Hulk in like the first Hulk movie from like 2003. Like when he's jumping around the desert and stuff, man, it seems like so much fun. I would want to like, you know, jump super high and like pseudo fly around and like lift up things that I wouldn't be able to lift, fight against animals that I had no business fighting against. I mean, I wouldn't kill them, but like, you know, overcoming like a grizzly bear or something like that. It seems like a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this one. Again, if you want to be in next week's Q&A, check the link in the description for the Patreon or the super thanks button below this video. And again, thank you to everyone who is continuing to support me. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.